Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anne. Eddie is on the loft bed. Okay, you guys want to see him. Eddie, your fans want to say hello. Can you please welcome them to the channel? Eddie. And that's all Eddie has to say about that. Anyway, right now I'm going to begin insulating this wall. I bought all this insulation the other day. I should have kept it in the bag so I could show you what I'm using, but it is R4 ceiling, bats or whatever you call it, from Bunnings. I did have a go last night. That's why it's all open. But right now I'm going to try to continue doing as much as I can. I want to insulate the two main walls that will be one, to the neighbor and the other one outside. And then we'll see how much I have left over, because I don't know if I really need to do this internal wall. It just goes into our bedroom and this one just goes into the kitchen. When Chris the Chippy was here the other day, I asked him what I needed for the walls, and that's when he told me R4 ceiling from Bunnings. He told me exactly where to find it, like in the timber section up the stairs. So it was really quick in and out at Bunnings. He also told me to wear gloves and a mask because apparently it can get you really itchy. And he also told me to cut it with one of these blades. So I had to buy that at Bunnings the other day and just cut it on a bit of timber. This piece is just a spare piece of Eddie's steps. I only needed 3 and I had 4. So that's what we're going to be using, guys. Hopefully I don't get too itchy because I have to shower at the gym and I don't want to be itchy until I get there. I had a measuring tape somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, I found it. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to measure a hole. I'll start with this one here. Say about 880. And then we're going to go 880. I'll kind of eyeball it, which is about here. Can you see? Then I'm going to lay that bit on the timber. Let's see if I can get you guys to see what I'm doing. That's the finger mark I just made. The timber is underneath that. Then I'm going to grab this knife and just roughly guess a straight line. Like so. That's the hole there. He said I can either go in front of the pipes or behind the pipes, but I'm just going to go in front. And then when the plasterer comes, you can just, go over it. Another job I have to do before the plasterer comes is I have to get out all this leftover screws, because I thought they were going to pull all these old frames out and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But they didn't. So I've got to get all the screws and nails out and then scrape all the glues off as well, so you can easily put the new boards on nice and flush. And these leftover offcuts, I'm just going to try to find spots for them where they might fit. I leave a gap, any tiny offcuts like that, I'll just squish in there later. All these weird shapes can just be offcuts. And there's a lot of weird skinny shapes on that side too. That will just be offcuts. Can't see, my fringe is in the way. 840. Trim this side a little bit. I'm just going to guess it. You can't see me doing it because I can't be bothered moving the camera. Like so. Just rips if I don't cut it properly. Push it in there. Now this little bit can go in here, guys. Might need to cut it here to avoid that little electrical box thing. Push it down there. And then this little bit can maybe go in here. And then this tiny bit can go in there. Next time I get another tiny bit, I'll just shove it there. It's hard to know where I'm meant to split these. I'm just guessing where it looks like it needs to be split. 920. I'm not going to measure it. Just going to take a guess, poke a mark, and cut it down the side here. And then this one should fit snugly in here. Oh, it's getting hot in this mask and hoodie. Now, I got some offcuts. I'm going to try to plug into that hole there. Here's one of them. Maybe that can go behind. Here's another one. Might need to trim that one about there. Oh, now there's a gap. But that don't matter because I have this skinny one. It's just guesswork here today. Skinny one might squish a little bit in there as well. Nothing goes to waste. Don't know if you can see this one. I'd like to put behind the pipes there somehow. Don't know how. Maybe not. Maybe just in here, eh? I really shouldn't lean on it. I don't want it stuck to my clothes. All right, slowly moving along. As you can see, they're all in the way now. This here, maybe I can cut in half and squish them in there. Almost a perfect fit. So it kind of looks like I need to separate it from there. To be honest, I need to move all of them so I can get to this side. It was about $80 Australian for one bag, like for this whole thing. I'm hoping it's enough. If not, $80 is affordable. Just sucks that I have to pay for it before the plasterer comes, but it is what it is. I have to make it work. So once again, a big thank you to all those people that have donated to the Buy Me a Coffee link, because you don't understand how much help it is. For some reason, it came with a cricket exoskeleton. I don't know, that's what it looks like. Can you guys tell me what that is? That came from the insulation bag. I can't be bothered using the measuring tape. I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to cut it skinny to about there. And that should fit nicely in there. I think I'm just going to turn off the video here and then come back and show you what I've done when I feel like stopping, because I'm not sure if I'll get it all done today. It's just a start because I've only got a week left to do as much as I can with the prep work on the walls before the plasterer comes. I'd like to finish it way sooner because apparently the floor is not good enough for waterproofing, and I don't want to leave myself a few days to do that. I want to leave myself at least a week as well. So yeah, we'll come back. Okay, time for a quick update. This is what I've done so far. You can't quite see behind there because I've laid all that in front. This is the leftovers at the moment. Pretty sure I've done all behind it and whatever I could reach without the ladder. So all behind the toilet, behind the ladder there. It's a bit hard to see. Sorry, I'm just getting ready to do this top part that I haven't gotten to. But this bit here is where the shower goes. So I'm going to leave that bit exposed so the plumber can come and deal with that next week as well. Haven't got a quote yet. Hopefully it's not too expensive. They also have to come and raise all 3 drains from the shower to the floor to the vanity one, which is behind all that crap. So when they come in to do the waterproofing, they're going to raise the bedding, which then will make the drains too low. And they also told me this is not dug out enough. So I'm going to have to buy a jackhammer and try to finish it properly before they come. But yeah, right now I'm hoping this will be enough to finish this outside wall, and maybe I won't worry about the internal walls and save me a little bit of money because I don't believe it really needs to be done. So yeah, but I'll sleep on the idea anyway. We'll come back when it's finished. To be honest, I'm not as itchy as I expected to be. A little bit, but I'm not sure if it's my allergies or not. I didn't measure these ones. I just guessed it. But you know what? It fits. I don't know what I was doing with this piece. Actually, that little piece could have gone in here, but I need a whole strip of it anyway. So we bring it back, whoa, with this piece. This fan is on, if you guys can hear it. I might actually measure those last 2 bits. I'll just go 600 and squish it in. Better a tight fit than having gaps. Oh, dusty. And then a thin strip down here, and I'm done. Maybe 2 pieces of the thin strip. We'll squish it in there. These are the leftover pieces I have. What I might do is I might put them in the corner panels, and then if there's enough, I'll do it in this corner as well. It still might help with a bit of the outside noise maybe. I'm not sure. But I got to put them somewhere because I don't want them sitting there. I kind of want them out of the way. I don't want to throw them out. I don't think I will buy another bag to do the rest of the walls. I don't believe it needs to be done. So yeah, I'm going to get to that right now. Okay, I've just finished. I did change my mind about a few things. What's with my sleeves? I look like I'm wearing a tank top. I think it was rolled up in my jumper, guys. Anyway, let me show you all the finished product. I shoved little bits in any little gaps I could find like these. I decided to do that part of the shower because the pipes will be coming over the top of it anyway, and it will stop some of the neighbours' shower pipe sounds a little bit. I've left a little bit to sort of patch that after the plumbers come and gone, and I was thinking if I needed more, I'll just chop it out of this one. I didn't have that much left over in the end because I decided to do just the tops of where the ceilings are. It might block off a little bit of the crazy lady upstairs sound. I don't know if it will truly block off any sound, but it's worth a try, right? She is crazy. And right now, I'm going to end this video here. Eddie, you want to say goodbye? He's up on the loft bed. I have not made my bed, guys, so please ignore the unmade bed. Eddie, your fans want to say goodbye. Why's your foot stuck? You're so damn adorable, Eddie. We'll have to find your tyres, hey? And put them on for your fans. Eddie normally wears tyres and he looks so damn adorable. But amongst all this renovation mess, I don't know where anything is, guys. You want to end the video for me, Eddie?